Gallagher. They're saying go ahead, shoot it. Passes it over here to Blum. Oh, nice lean in. Pretty shot by Blum.
She's starting off the second half as she started off the first. 4 quick points.
And the lead has shot up to 7 again at 27-20.
It's getting down to that time. Wildwood Catholic can really take some time off the clock when they want to. Wildwood really doesn't want to fall too far behind.
Boyle with nice rhythm there on that shot. She has 4 now. That's 27-22. Holzefeld with the ball. See if they're going to trap or drop back. I think Wildwood Catholic in this situation probably just hold it on the perimeter here.
Yeah, Wildwood going to a zone rather. Looks like a 1-3-1.
Oh, and Blum buries one. Asks about a 3, doesn't get it.
She's made a career out of shooting against zones.
29-22. Polini, Taylor, Aspenberg with the turn. And the ball creeps in. Amy with 4, 2 field goals, 29-24.
And around the middle of the second quarter, Wildwood started to figure out the zone, and they're getting shots inside now. Might look for Wildwood Catholic to change it up a little bit.
Nice diagonal look for Gallagher. Great pass from Holzefeld.
That's the pass that's there against the 1-3-1. That opposite wing has to drop when they swing the ball to the other end of the court. Didn't do it quick enough that time, and Wildwood Catholic got a layup out of it.
4:04 left in the third. Wildwood calls timeout. They're in the soup by 7, and Wildwood Catholic's getting a big game out of Catherine Gallagher.
I got caught in a love triangle up at Taco Bell. When I tried that new steak taco with a soft tortilla, yeah. And then I took a bite of the new chicken taco and it stole my heart as well. And I was already in love with that original taco with the crunchy shell.
Make a run for the border at your neighborhood Taco Bell, Route 47 and 2nd Street in Rio Grande.
I got caught. I better run for the border.
The guaranteed rebate from Chrysler Corporation, now extended through February 28th. January was the biggest sales month in Chrysler history. Now the guaranteed rebate has been extended to include every car Plymouth builds. If the rebate goes up this model year, Chrysler will pay you the difference. And you'll get $50 to test drive a Plymouth against any competitive model, if you buy ours or theirs.
For your guaranteed rebate, visit the Burke Brothers on Stone Harbor Boulevard in Cape May Courthouse.
4, 3, 2. Welcome back. Less than 4 minutes to go in the third. Wildwood Catholic leads at 31-24. Boyle gets it over to her Polini. McLaurin in the lane, yes, and it counts.
Big basket right there by Lori McLaurin. She can cut this lead almost in half. She'll go to the free throw line, where I honestly don't think I've seen her miss from the free throw line all year.
Boy, that sounds like a good jinx right there. Let's see what happens. That foul was on Kane, and I've got her for 3, Kyle, unofficially.
I do too.
And McLaurin, oblivious to the hex that was just put on her, knocks it down, and it's 31-27. Dave Toronto is pleading for something there that he found unbelievable.
Wildwood again in the zone.
Gallagher out to Kane.
Zone with Michelle Grosso chasing Buddy Blum around.
Doesn't get the roll, and Josette Cowan give McLaurin a little shove there, and Josette picks up her first personal. Matt Tomlin taking a little time to talk to Josette. I'd like to congratulate Matt again for being named the press coach of the decade, high school girls basketball.
Wildwood Catholic team of the decade.
And Mary Gavin, the Wildwood Catholic Player of the Decade.
Might as well get them all in there, huh?
Here's Douglas. Boyle, Pelini. Good look from McLaurin. No good, and the rebound taken down by Gallagher.
Really gets the feeling Wildwood's got that zone solved. They went over at that time. They went through it the last 2 times. The Wildwood Catholic sticking with it.
Ball being moved safely around the perimeter here. Diagonal pass for Gallagher, and she's held or pushed a bit with the body by Pelini. That's Teresa's second.
Wildwood playing a defense they're really not used to here as their wings aren't dropping down quick enough. That's the second time they've gotten that pass against this defense. Coach Dave Toronto not really happy about it.
Two shots for Catherine Gallagher. She's got another one. Catherine with 9 so far in the ball game.
And these other Wildwood Catholic girls, other than Buddy Blum, have really picked it up this year. Early in the year, they were really just a one-person team, but Catherine Gallagher and Josette Cowan and Heather Holtzefeld have really become better offensive players during the course of this year, and they can hurt you as well as Buddy Blum.
The alarm clock's been set for Wildwood. It better go off soon. Grasso. Her second field goal, she has 8 points, 32-29, Wildwood Catholic by 3.
Teresa Pelini created that by driving. When you drive a zone and draw 1 or 2 defenders on you, it really creates problems because they're playing a zone instead of a man, and she just had a choice of 2 or 3 players to pass to underneath the basket there.
Oh boy, that would have hurt Wildwood, but the Holtzefeld shot doesn't go in. I think the foul's on Lori McLaurin.
Lori McLaurin getting the minutes that Amy Aspenberg usually gets, as Amy was elevated into Kerry Klunn's spot as a starting center for Wildwood.
Speaking of Amy, they're not going to let her in now. And Holtzefeld knocks that one down. That's Heather's first point of the game as Aspenberg checks in for McLaurin. Nice rebound. Nice rebound by Cowan, and gets it back out here for Gallagher. 1:45 left. That was fired off Aspenberg, saved by Kane. Gallagher back to Blum. The turnaround is short. And the rebound taken by Douglas. Douglas has Pelini on the right. Numbers not there, as it was like a 2-on-3, so they're going to take it back outside. Boyle. Pelini. Yes. 8 for Teresa. All from the field. 33-31.
She missed that first one. She's come on strong since then. From the outside.
This has been an even Steven game here, with Wildwood Catholic getting the lead and then Wildwood coming back.
Wildwood Catholic has the lead going into this fourth quarter. Steal by Douglas.
Great anticipation by Douglas. Kane is catching up and commits the foul.
That's her fourth. It's her fourth, as Wildwood Catholic's been going with basically 5 players. She'll probably get a seat here for the last 41 seconds.
Vicky saw that pass a little bit before, and that time timed it perfectly, stepped in, broke loose, and had to be fouled by Kane. Lori Calabrese, 33, checks in for Jackie, who we have unofficially with 4 personals, with 41 seconds to go in the third. And there's Vicky Douglas.
She could tie the game here, which would be pretty big for Wildwood. You don't like Wildwood Catholic to have a lead on you in that fourth quarter.
Douglas with 5. Aspenberg had it momentarily, but Gallagher able to save it. 33-32, Wildwood Catholic by a single point.
And have to think they'd hold for one here. This was the lead at halftime. They led by one, 21-20. They still lead by one. They could go up, go ahead and win this quarter here.
Holzefeld and Gallagher play catch. And Josette Cowan high post.
Wildwood content to let him run it out here.
Excuse me, 8 seconds. There's Gallagher for 3. No good in 1 second, that'll do it. Well, even Steven again, 33-32. Wildwood Catholic, they're trying to go wire to wire. They've been there the whole way. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this.
Hi, I'm Mike Vall at MJV The Boss. We have a large selection of office furniture, fax machines, and copiers at great prices and fast delivery. And we do a whole lot more here at The Boss. We offer a full business and office support service with everything from printing, specialty, and promotional items, to a complete selection of office supplies, fax, and copier service, and also UPS shipping. Save time and money and deal direct with The Boss, MJV, for the best prices, selection, service, and support, and free delivery.
There's a big difference between the most popular stain-resistant carpet and beautiful Genesis carpet. Genesis resists more stains. There's a big difference between other leading stain-resistant carpets and Genesis carpet. Genesis resists fading, even under bleach.
Vams P&S sells Genesis, the ultimate stain and fade-resisting carpet. Call 1-800-5-GENESIS for a free sample.
Fourth quarter underway. Set the lineups here as Wildwood with the ball. Polini, Douglas, Boyle, Grasso, Aspenberg. Kick ball's a dead ball. Stay with Wildwood. Holzefeld, Calabrese, Cowan, Gallagher, Blum for Wildwood Catholic. Crusaders with a 1-point lead.
Really anxious to see what Wildwood comes up with here in the fourth quarter as they've played, believe it or not, uninspired basketball, basically. Hard to say about a Dave Triano coach team, but with the CAL, they can clinch it tonight.
And yes, and it counts. The foul will be on Blum, and Wildwood, I think for the first time tonight, just took the lead.
Big basket by Michelle Grasso. Penetration created everything, dropped it down the block. They could go ahead by a bucket here. Michelle Grasso could convert this three-point play.
Second personal on Blum. Michelle misses, and Cowan had it, and now winds up kicking it because she dropped it over the end line.
Really a break for Wildwood. This could turn into a 4 or maybe a 5-point trip here when they really needed it.
There's Grasso.
A 4-point trip for Wildwood as they get something off the inbounds. Grasso scored 4 points that trip, and now Wildwood leads by 3.
And Michelle leads the Warriors scoring with 12 now. Calabrese, no good. Everybody's on the floor, and unable to get it was Boyle, and the ball stayed
Really
with Wildwood
can't think
Catholic.
Matt Tomlin could be too happy with that shot.
Is that Teresa? No, it's not Teresa. Who is down there?
It's Vicki Douglas.
Okay.
Wildwood really bitten by the injury bug. It seems like every time we do a Wildwood game, somebody goes down, either in the JV game or the varsity game. And this time it's Vicki Douglas.
And there's somebody that can really ill afford to lose.
Remember last year, Wildwood lost Lucy Gentili and Angie Patton down the stretch. That really hurt them in the playoffs as they lost to Haddon Township in the South Jersey Championship game. Now he's lost Kerry Clun, and Vicki Douglas is on the ground right now.
And Vicki's up and walking, so that's good news. With 7:14 left and a 36-33 Warrior lead.
Getting back to that shot, Lori Calabrese threw it up from pretty far out there. It's really not within Wildwood Catholic's offense. If you've watched the entirety of this game, they usually look for Carol Blum at some point. Didn't even look for her that time, just fired up a shot, and as a result, Lori is sitting on the bench, and Jackie Kane is back in the game.
Here's Blum. She lets fly for 3, that's no good. Gallagher, big rebound, but she lost it to Aspenberg. And here comes Wildwood. Well, things have certainly turned around here. The crowd getting involved. Boyle to Polini deep in the corner. Long cross-court pass Taylor into Aspenberg. The bounce for Grasso. Michelle misses that one. Gallagher with a board. Aspenberg with a foul.
Ball didn't go in, but once again, Wildwood getting shots against this 3-2 zone by Wildwood Catholic. And Vicki Douglas, very tough, checks back in.
Gallagher will shoot free throws as we're in the bonus. Catherine will get 1-and-1.
Free throw is very important for Wildwood Catholic down the stretch.
Doesn't go, but a good rebound by Cowan. Back to Gallagher. And Aspenberg with a rebound. Here comes Boyle. Polini back out here, moving the ball quickly against the Wildwood Catholic zone. Knocked out of bounds by Holzefeld, stays with Wildwood. Dave Tryon with a chance to say something. Boyle off the head fake. Well, Polini wants the ball like real bad. They don't see her there. Here's Boyle off the spot up. 38-33. Stacy has 6.
I think Wildwood's starting to feel it now. They're all getting a little more excited out there. Stacy Boyle hit that shot, and all of them show a little bit more life down here on the defensive end, as now they have a 5-point lead and are 5:42 away from the CAL title.
Here's Kane over to Holzefeld. Gallagher's on the baseline. Trying to deny, doing a great job also as Wildwood denying Blum the ball, Grasso and Polini. And Cowan got the roll. Josette with 8, and that's the first points of the quarter for Wildwood Catholic.
Josette's come a long way over the course of the year. The first time these two teams played.
Boyle over here to Douglas, back to Stacy. Dave Tryon wants the offense run properly. Apparently that wasn't it. Douglas, Boyle. 4.5 to go. Grasso was open there, didn't get the ball. Well, they're patient anyway, Kyle. Boyle, gonna let it go. That's only for 2, but Boyle with 8.
Stacy Boyle really stepping up now and taking control of this Wildwood offense. And really didn't get anything off their offense that time. Stacy Boyle just stepped up and decided to let it fly and puts Wildwood back up by 5.
Kane doesn't get the roll on the 3. Grasso got waffled from behind by Gallagher.
Another unusual shot by Wildwood Catholic. Jackie Kane, who doesn't really look to shoot that often, really wanted to take that shot. And I don't think Matt Tom was too happy with it. Wildwood's going to try to take some time off the clock now.
McLarnon and I guess that's Calabrese getting ready to check in.
With a 3-point lead, Wildwood is looking to be offensive. Now with a 5-point lead, they're looking to take some time off the clock, as that's how big that possession was for Wildwood Catholic. It might cost them a lot of time here. They're going to have to come out of the zone as we get down close to 3 minutes now. They're extending it, and now they're matching up.
Oh, Grasso was open by herself. Nobody matched up with her for a second.
Jackie Kane, the really the point guard for Wildwood Catholic on Michelle Grasso.
Wildwood Catholic fans chanting boring. There's Polini, 2:40 to
Trying
go.
to double team the ball, but Wildwood's guards are just too quick right now.
Grasso to Polini, and they're going to just set it back up. They've got this deal spread out all
against
over.
Cape May, they can hold this ball for eternity unless something's done. And they finally have to foul. And as we saw against Cape May also, they really can hit their free throws when the game is on the line.
Who was that on? Holzefeld?
It was on Heather Holzefeld.
That's her first.
Coach Matt Thomas wants a timeout now, I believe.
And you believe correctly. Lori Calabrese, I guess, is coming in for Wildwood Catholic. Lori McLaurin in for Wildwood. There's 2:28 to go. Warriors will be shooting some fouls. They have a 5-point lead.
The guaranteed rebate from Chrysler Corporation, now extended through February 28th. January was the biggest sales month in Chrysler history. Now the guaranteed rebate has been extended to include every car Chrysler builds. If the rebate goes up this model year, Chrysler will pay you the difference. And you'll get $50 to test drive a Chrysler against any competitive model, if you buy ours or theirs.
For your guaranteed rebate, visit the Burke Brothers on Stone Harbor Boulevard and Cape May Courthouse.
For the best in local sports action, TKR Channel 13 is the place to be. Catch every exciting pin and basket each week as Channel 13 brings you the key games and scores in Cape May County. Join Bill Huff, Bill Pizzi, Jeff Michaels, Ed Imes, and Dave Ritchie as they bring you the scores you want to hear. Be sure to tune in each Saturday as we bring you the game of the week. TKR Channel 13, the sports leader.
2. Stacy Boyle, who has 4 points in the fourth quarter, with a chance to add to her total. She has 8 in the game, and will have 1 and 1 from the line. (41-35).
Wildwood just as tough with the lead as Wildwood Catholic, so coming into this fourth quarter, it was really essential for whichever team was ahead would be in control of the game. Wildwood took control with those 2 baskets by Grasso, and now really in the driver's seat as they're ahead of 7 points.
I believe that's the biggest lead of the night. And every night, Kyle, it's somebody different steps to the front. Sometimes it's a Douglas, sometimes, a lot of times it's a Polini, it's a Michelle Grasso, it's a Stacy Boyle. This is a balanced team, and they have a lot of people on the floor that can hurt you.
Not only offensively, but defensively too, as we saw somebody like Teresa Polini come out and shut Yolanko Leggett down from Ocean City. And
Gallagher, a touch out of her range, misfires, and Boyle runs it down.
we've seen Michelle Grasso and Vicki Douglas do it defensively, and Stacy Boyle is always tough on defense. So really have a lot of weapons on offense and defense. And
here's Aspenberg, gets it back to Douglas, and Vicki gets it out to Polini, and we have 1:35 to go till a championship for Wildwood High.
a lot of people ask me, why is Wildwood so tough? They watch them play and they really can't see it. And they know how to win. They're well coached. And they can all play offense and defense, which makes them just so tough.
Time is ticking away. There's 1:19 left as Boyle holds the ball until she's challenged. Oh, got the 2-fingered travel there before the jump on the back by
I was
Woody
wondering
Blum.
if it was going to be a 2-shot intentional foul or a 1-and-1, and they ended up calling it traveling right there.
I guess it just happened before the contact. 1:12 to go, and it's 42-35. Kyle, Wildwood comfortably ahead by 7 now as they came into the quarter trailing by 1. I haven't seen any people that Wildwood Catholic will be meeting in the tournament, but I imagine they're gonna show well in the Parochial B tournament.
They have a tough game right off the bat. They play away at Mater Dei, who's the 3rd seed. Wildwood Catholic seeded 6th. And they can win that game, but the team that stands in their way is really Gloucester Catholic, as they're undefeated and second, I believe, in South Jersey.